What's up, y'all? It's Darius from DariusCooks.tv. Now, I love a cocktail just like the next person, but I like drinking them as well as using them in recipes, and I've got a perfect way to use pineapple Bacardi in a way you're gonna be like, what are you doing, all right? Today, I'm gonna make for you my smoky brown sugar rubbed ribeye with a pineapple Bacardi Pico de Gallo, okay? First thing I wanna do is I wanna make the rub that's gonna go on the outside of these steaks that are sitting behind me at room temperature. To me, steak, grill, brown sugar is the way to go. So into a little bowl, I'm gonna add a little pinch of brown sugar, and then I'm gonna add in a whole bunch of other good stuff to make it taste good. So let's do a good pinch of salt, a good pinch of black pepper, a little bit of ground fennel seed. I've got a little bit of Hungarian smoked paprika. This is what's gonna give us that really nice smoky flavor. I need a little bit of heat, so I've got some red pepper flake, and then to round it all off, a little bit of granulated garlic, because that's just gonna make it taste real good, see? Now we gotta figure out how to get this onto the steak. So I'm gonna do what's called like a rubinade. So for me, a rubinade is going to be sort of thicker than a marinade, but like thinner than a rub. It's kind of like a pasty situation that goes on. So I'm gonna do that by adding in some olive oil, and we're gonna turn this into like a paste, and we're gonna use this paste to season those steaks. Look at that. All right, so my steaks have been chilling out room temperature on the steaks, right? Because you don't want to put cold steak onto a hot grill. That's like a huge no-no. So let it sit out, let it come to room temperature. We're gonna take this marinade and we're gonna rub this all over these ribeye steaks. All right, that looks amazing. All right, so I've got one steak here. So we'll put them into a very hot grill pan and get them going. All right, so after a few minutes, what happens is that steak should be nice and cooked on one side. So we'll flip it and get ready for the other side. Look at that crust, look at that. Let's go ahead and make this pico de gallo that's gonna go on top of the steak. It's gonna be so simple to make, but so loaded with flavor that you're gonna find yourself doing this all types of the year, all right? So the first thing I wanna do is I've got fresh pineapple, and then I'm just gonna cut this into chunks. And this is some really great pineapple. It tastes good, it smells good, it's nice and sweet, it's ripe, it's good. So a little bit of tomato. We don't need a lot, but a little tomato is good. So we'll do a little tomato here. All right, I think every good pico needs a little bit of some red onion. I got a little swig of jalapeno. I think every pico needs a little cilantro. Last sort of heavy ingredient is gonna be some fresh squeezed lime juice, just to brighten everything up and make it taste really good. All right, let's season it with a little bit of sugar, a little bit of salt, a little pinch of pepper, a little drizzle of oil, and pineapple Bacardi rum right in here. We'll give that a good stir, and this is what you end up with, this amazing pineapple Bacardi Pico de Gallo. All right, so what I wanna do is just serve up my steak. I just wanna top it with some of this pico, and then there's only one thing left to do. All right, here we go. The pineapples are sweet. The brown sugar is nicely caramelized. The steak is grilled and it's charred perfectly. Recipes like this, you know where they're gonna be, man. On my website, it's DariusCooks.tv. There's two things I gotta tell you, as I always do. Food is my life. Life is my good food. I wanna wish you happy cooking from my heart to yours. Bye, y'all.